Hello everybody, I'm back with another video. So it is time to go back to the 90s. Oh god. This is Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, issue number 19. This is from 1999. Yes, everyone, there used to be a 1999 at one time. All right. So if people want to know where this is going to go in my comic book box, this is actually going to go in front of All-Star Avengers. So yeah. So if anybody is taking a very good guess, this is Ultron, you would be correct. First of all, for people that do not know what comic books were like in 1999, I'll give you some interior artwork. They are not drawn this way anymore. It's all computerized and digital and all that stuff, which is why I do like X-Men 97, because I found out that all of the scenes were hand-drawn. So it was very good to see that. So what is going on in this comic book? Well, a lot of stuff is going on in this comic book. And one of the things about comic books in the 90s was it was about movement. There wasn't characters just standing around doing nothing. Everything was movement. So in this one, something is going on with the Avengers, and they end up discovering that Ultron's bride, and I cannot pronounce her name to save my life, is doing something. And so they have to go and fight her. We also have the Scarlet Witch. The Scarlet Witch, one of the things I like about her, I'm not saying I like the comic book that came out last year, but I do like her as a character, is she's gone through a lot. So in the 60s, when I don't know if her appearance, I think it was in the X-Men, or the Uncanny X-Men issue number 3, was her first appearance. But she was part of the evil Brotherhood of Mutants. And then she became friends with the Avengers. And yeah, I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, she's a mutant and everything. And then there's a lot of different iterations of her. Like, she's a student of, Agatha. Yeah. So she's gone through a lot. She's gone through a whole evolution in comic book, in the Marvel universe. But this one, she's a member of the Avengers. So she has gone from being a member of the evil Brotherhood of Mutants to being an Avenger, where she fights the good fight. I got this book mainly because it is pre-2000s. This is when the Comic Code Authority was starting to lose a little bit of their authority, but not enough to where people could do whatever they wanted. So there's the code right there for people that have never ever seen the code. So that's the code. The style is very different than the books that have come out after the seal was taken off. You can tell it's a lot more reined in, and you can also tell that there is the amount of skin that female comic book characters were allowed to show is very, very limited. Here's an example. Yeah. It's right here. Yeah. So a lot of the costumes that you see a lot of people wearing, a lot of female superheroes wearing today, which shows about 95% of the skin, would never ever have been allowed into a comic book like this. But anyways, yeah, and but like overall, I enjoyed it. It was a great way. It was a great blast from the past. I enjoyed it. This is how comic books used to be, um, and everything. So, and it's interesting. There's an advertisement in the back for a Game Boy. For a Game Boy, I saw them on the school bus when I was growing up. So yeah, so this was a really great issue. I really enjoyed it, and it's going to be joining my collection. So I will end there. I have one more comic book I'm going to be reading for today. I am going to get back into the gang war, and yeah, so I will see you guys around.